Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm Jesse.
Welcome to Colorado Brew Talk video. So what are we doing today, Jesse?
Well, I thought today was, since we were doing a specific style, the other day I was in the liquor store just looking for some good beers, and I ran across these. So first of all, I was looking for a good new Belgian beer, and this one caught my eye, the Honey Orange Tripel. I'd heard good things about it, and they had the Abbey. They had the Abbey beer. I think they had maybe a double, and they had this triple, and this one just caught my eye. It sounded pretty good. And then also, while I was perusing the different Belgian beers, they had a six-pack variety pack of the Unibroue. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, I was saying Unibroue just because I thought it was funny.
It is funny, yeah. Actually, I'll get to that in a minute. When I was looking up information on the internet today, when I was typing in Unibroue or Unibroue, one of the automatic search results was actually Mexican female artist with a unibrow.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. But I know exactly what I'm talking about. And you know the one picture? Anyway.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, I can't remember.
If I find it, I'll show it here.
But so anyway, there's a variety six-pack with the different beers, which is perfect because one of my complaints is I buy a six-pack of beer and I don't really necessarily want to have a six of that same beer. I just want to try one of that beer. Oh, okay, I like it. If I like it, then I'll get a six-pack. But normally I just want one beer.
Yeah, we're big fans of the variety packs, but the 12 packs, we're saying that, I don't need 3 of 4 different beers. Just give me like, I don't know, 1 or 2 of each. That's plenty.
Yeah, so this one would just fit the bill. It was like one beer, and okay, this is great. Yeah. The one beer that I did recognize from them was Le Fin du Monde. And so I was like, I've heard of that one. Let's try this.
Well, I saw it and it had the Megadeth guy on the front of it. And we did a little searching, and Dave Mustaine actually had some involvement in asking them to create that beer. So
yeah, and I just found out minutes before we turned the video on was I guess there's a Megadeth song by the same name. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I don't do French.
But it means.
But it means to everybody, which I thought was a pretty nice gesture. So
yeah.
So anyway,
especially considering it's a really low ABV beer, so
it is very low. You think a hard rocking band like Megadeth would have a 62% alcohol or something like close to Everclear.
They're old now, though. So.
This is true. They're old like us, so they want something more sessionable.
Okay, so what are we doing first? Wait, this is a Tripel. Why don't we do the Saison first?
That works.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep, I think it'd be fun.
Foiled again.
Yeah, those. I don't know. One issue I have with those, I don't like the foil in the beer, but yeah, that's just that.
I just think it's a pain to clean the bottles afterwards if you're going to recycle them.
Yeah.
So sure, it's a nice looking beer, though.
It is. Yeah, it smells good.
Yeah, nice aroma. One of those cases where I poured a little too aggressively.
Yeah, it's a Saison.
That was a bad habit from judging this weekend. Is everything was like, I was pouring like this high up.
Oh, yeah, well, you get ahead on some of the homebrews, I can imagine.
Ooh. Is that bitter orange? Not familiar with bitter orange, but that'd be a guess. I mean, it has a nice light orange flavor to it.
Yeah, see, I'm not getting orange.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Is there a hint? What, women should not drink alcoholic beverages if they're pregnant?
Oh.
Ale brewed with spices. So, I know a lot of the Belgian recipes say if you can identify it, you've used too much.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, so this is quite good, though. I like it.
Yeah, not to say that not being able to identify detracts from it. It's actually very nice.
Yeah.
Nice and light, crisp.
Yeah. You can see why it's a good thing that's low ABV. You can see drinking a few of these.
Yeah. So we're not really sure if this whole video thing is going to ever be online. We're still kind of testing things out. So if you are watching this and you're on the general internet, cut us some slack, okay? We're new at this.
You vary. So,
Look at these faces. They're made for radio. If you're listening to this in the podcast form, be thankful. I'm just kidding.
yeah, I can't really pick anything out. I mean, it's definitely Saison. I'm
Yeah.
getting the kind of like a Saison flavor. Other than that,
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, lemon.
it's
got a little bit of
there.
lemon in it.
Yeah.
Here, let's. I'm gonna get a little bit more here, and then leave that alone. Come back
Yeah,
to it.
That's a good idea.
There we go. Ready for the Tripel?
Yeah, in the meantime, let's do that. Now, this I've had before. That was the first time I've had this beer. So, and this one I'll be honest, I'm biased. I've been drinking this a lot. It's a good thing that you came over when you did, otherwise I don't know if there'd be any left for you.
So I give a lot of homebrew to people at work, and they usually I ask them to bring me their empty bottles. And someone brought a 6-pack of these. I was like, hey, that sounds really good. We've been on a bit of a Belgian kick lately. So,
Yeah,
oh, that is, I don't know if you
Yeah.
can see that or not, but that is so transparent. That's so clear. It's
Looks like-
brilliant.
yeah.
Life looks so much better on the other side of it. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
that is really good.
Still sweet and sugary.
Yeah, the honey definitely comes through, but it's not too much. It just gives it just enough that you know it's there.
That's wild.
I've been, yeah. No, I've been doing that with my bottles lately. I think I need buy a new brush or something because
What's that?
I've been getting kind of imperfections.
Oh,
It looks like the glass is dirty or something. I'm like, what the heck?
Well, you know what's funny is, okay, so I'm not picky. I'm not being picky here,
Yeah,
but I was talking with Ryan, the guy that pours up at Black Forest, and he said that, if you notice carbonation on the side of the glass is dirty.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's this really neat squiggly line. It looked like almost a piece of string in there just floating around. I was like, whoa, what is that? So we last week we went to Deuce's Wild's new tap room out in off of Templeton Gap, and we were talking a lot. We enjoyed the beer quite a bit. There's a post on our website, and I could put a link to it down below in the comments. But I had mentioned that I thought their beer had gotten a lot better, and I mean, not that it was bad to start with, but I was looking back through the blog, and I noticed when we went in February, we had a very high opinion of them as well. So I'm not sure what I'm remembering.
I don't know either. I thought there was like one beer that I had there that was, I don't know, I seem to remember being astringent. Maybe it was a different brewery.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I didn't care for this one. And, so yeah, I don't know what I was remembering. But this last visit was great. Everything was very good.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we had I know I was super impressed with a couple lagers they had. They had a pre-prohibition Pilsner, and I just loved it. And then they had an amber lager that was super good too. So let's see, in February, have you looked at this post recently?
Not.
We went for Taco Tuesday, which is a great deal, by the way.
Yeah.
We had their Shocker Brown, Nanner Amber Weiss, And that's the thing I remember is we went and we had banana hammock.
Yes.
And it wasn't very banana-y. And this time when we went in February, it was.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I guess we've been there at least 3 times. I think 3 times.
Yeah. And then we had an Eisbach par 3 porter. The blood orange pale ale, which has been amazing. And I went on and on about their Kolsch, about how good that was. So. Yeah, so they've been good for. I don't know what I'm remembering.
I don't know either. But well, let's reorder the list, reshuffle. So yeah, this one is. Boy, I'm really.
I love
this
that,
beer.
and I like the way the orange kind of mixes in with the sweetness from the honey, because the orange isn't like in your face orange. It's kind of hidden back there.
Yeah, as it warms up, you kind of get a little bit more of the orange. But
Maybe a little booze from it, a little heat.
It's 10%.
Yeah.
It's 10% ABV, and that's not nearly as boozy as I would expect at a double digit.
With African honey and fresh ground Seville orange peel.
Yeah, I don't know what the African bees are sweeter than. I don't know. I have no idea. So, but I like it quite a bit. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's sweet and orangey and smooth. I think the honey, it's not a thick beer, but the honey kind of gives it the impression that it has like a richness.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so that's, man, I'm just over the moon for that one.
Yeah, well, I've noticed that about some meads. It's like I don't taste honey, but it feels like honey on my tongue.
Yeah.
And it, like you said, it makes it feel thick, and which is really an interesting thing. If you haven't had any meads, try some really old ones if you can. So let's see. Let's get back to our saison. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, back in the tasting glass.
Back at the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, I'm getting a lemon flavor a lot stronger now.
Really?
Maybe like lemongrass.
Mm. Yes. Now you mention that. There towards the end, at the finish a little bit. Yeah. Might still be a little bit too cold. I think my fridge
It still is pretty cold, yeah.
Yeah, my fridge is kind of cold, so.
Well, that won't be a problem with the next beers.
Nope, it won't be. At all. Well, the one outside is, I have a problem with things freezing if I pack them too tightly. So
you think the brown will be okay? Or you think it'll be cold?
The brown, oh yeah. Oh, no, I mean the fridge in the garage.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
one's fine.
You didn't have anything in there though, right? The brown. Oh, the saison was in there, huh?
The saison
okay,
was
gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Actually, both of these were. So, yeah.
Well, did you want to enjoy this and then come back for a little bit?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you for the next segment. We're going to do 2 homebrewed beers. And mine, at least, have you had your brown?
I've not.
This will be the first time either of us have had our own beer.
Yeah.
So
This is exciting, but
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I won't lie if it's terrible.
I will. We'll say it's delicious. Come get some while you can.
Yeah. So be right back. Come get some while you can, please. No, take 4 bottles.
Really, that's okay. I'm that generous.
That mild with the coriander, I brought like 3 bombers of it in addition to some others, and for the competition, and I gave them away. I was like, here, take one. Yeah, just take a bomber. It's not really bad. It's just, so I made a mild for the Iron Brewer competition, and we put coriander in it. And when you smell the beer, you get all the chocolate aroma, but then you taste it, and there's no chocolate flavor whatsoever. I think the coriander just kind of killed it. But there wasn't enough coriander for it to stand out. Just, to me, it gives it like a little slight metallic taste. So, but anyway, as I said, we'll be back. We're back. So, right here we have Sweet Julie Brown Eyes. Jesse, would you like to explain your naming convention for this beer?
Well,
Your strange naming convention?
It's not strange. No, it's just because you don't know the song.
You can't see her, but his wife gave me the evil eye off camera.
Yes. So my wife's name is Julie, and she has brown eyes. So, and if it's a reference to this Crosby, Stills and Nash song, "Sweet Judy Blue Eyes," Mike doesn't get it. Mike doesn't understand.
No, I do. He played the song for me. I thought it was very nice.
Yes.
So I recognized it as soon as he played it. But so mine is chilly fall weather because it has green chilies in it.
And you made it in the fall.
I made it in the fall.
Yeah.
Wood chilies are in season here in beautiful Colorado.
So,
Let's get to it.
yeah, let's do the brown first so we don't blow out our
English
palate.
brown.
An English nut brown.
English nut brown.
That was what it said. So, in all fairness, I'm just starting the homebrew again. So that's not very.
It's not bad. That's good.
Carbonated.
It's only a week and a half old, right?
It is,
Week
yeah.
and a half in the bottle.
Yeah.
And we put it in the fridge about 20 minutes ago.
So
It's not a space age fridge.
it is not. Oh. It smells
That was the smell of caramel that triggered the O, I
Yeah, it was,
believe.
yeah.
Yes, caramel and brown sugar.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
First off, I'm surprised it's actually cool.
Yeah.
You know, Now it tastes a little, to me, on the watery side,
Little.
but I'm sure. So evidently, the carbonation is supposed to make it feel like it's got more body. So, because it's not very carbonated at all.
Yeah. No, it's.
No.
I wasn't gonna crack one of these until at least for another
Yeah.
week or so, but so it's a little early in that. So
It's got good flavor though.
yeah, it tastes alright. It's so yeah. No, it's definitely sweet. Malty sweet. I'm concerned about the harshness, the harsh finish. The aftertaste is kind of.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
See, at first I noticed a bit of off flavor. Not off flavor, but something I didn't really recognize. And, kind of maybe like that extract taste.
So yeah, as I was saying, this is just starting the homebrew, and this is an extract, all extract. So
No, I think that's going to be good. I'd give it another couple of weeks.
I think so.
I bet you that's going to be good because it's going to settle out too. Because it's still pretty hazy.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's just the finish was like unpleasant harshness.
Well, especially since it's your beer. Because I know me, I'm way more critical about my beer
Yeah.
than anyone else.
Yeah. It starts off good though.
Yeah,
Like I said,
it's
sweet.
got a nice
It has
aroma to it.
Yeah. Actually, oddly enough, it's only 3.5% ABV, but it tastes hotter than that. I would have guessed that it'd be more normal, well, quote unquote normal. But I think that's
Yeah,
just
I mean, it's got like a sugary flavor to it near the end. That's really nice.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's going to be good.
yeah,
We'll revisit it for sure.
yeah. No, definitely. Just leave them sit.
Yeah.
Nothing
You know,
wrong
that's
with
one of the common mistakes of homebrewers is drinking young beer.
Yeah, no, I could see that. And then this is terrible, and then they
Yeah.
dump the whole batch.
No, you never dump the beer. Never. I'll have to post a brine recipe on the webpage here. So
that's
let's
good
do this. Let me fill you up a little bit before we go into the chili beer.
Yes.
So let me give you a little background on this one. So I've wanted to brew a green chili beer for a long time. And every year in Colorado in September, the green chilies are available for harvest. And there's a great little place in town in the Springs where V Hill Farm sets up, and they roast them, and they're fresh Pueblo chilies. And the Pueblo chilies I love, and that's all I buy. But one thing Hatch chilies have over Pueblos is that Hatch is really good at nailing their heat level. And the Pueblos can drift from year to year, and I frankly enjoy being surprised. However, this year they were hot. I got the mediums, and they were crazy hot. So, so the beer was supposed to be on chilies for 7 days, I think, 5 or 7 days. Oh, 7 days, yeah. And I decided to try it around day 4, and that was as hot as I wanted it. So I racked it off of the chilies right at that point. Now, I haven't tasted this beer, like I mentioned, but I did smell it when I was kegging it, and it smelled awfully good. Maybe I shouldn't have poured you quite a full.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Whoa, yeah. Definitely get.
It's got the aroma.
Get the chili off of there. Yeah, that's definitely chili beer.
Oh, I gotta say, it's not as hot as it was.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, it's hotter than I would like.
Well, that's, yeah.
I would like it to be a little bit calmer.
Yeah.
It's got great flavor, though.
That is aggressive. But
Ooh,
yeah.
that's hot. Now it's been on my tongue for a little bit. It's getting warmer.
Yeah. I drink that. I'm like, oh.
By the way, I'm a typical gringo. I can eat fairly spicy foods, but nothing like a lot of people can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a little
Wow.
spicier.
Yep. You think that's gonna mellow as it ages?
Bottoms up, buddy.
drink up, dude.
No, I don't think it
You
will.
don't?
No. I mean, the aroma will probably go away. I would think so. I don't know, because I had this guy in the club, Darren, makes a great chili beer. I had Darren's chili beer. His was about a year old when I had it last, and it still had a decent aroma.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll stick around. Now, I don't think it's... So I'll say it's a lot hotter than I wanted. If you like some spicy food, though, I don't think it'd be too hot for you. That being said, I probably wouldn't drink more than one of them, or I'd end up with heartburn.
Yeah, I don't know if I can finish that, I'll be honest with you. That's a little bit more than I'm willing to tolerate.
And I don't know why I went with medium chilies. I was telling Trish, I was like, why? The more chilies I can use, the happier I would be.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely next year it'll be milds.
Yeah, I think mild would definitely do better because you want the flavor, but not the spice.
Yep.
At least as far as I'm concerned.
I want some spice.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
But just enough to let you know. But that's a little too much for my taste. And I don't like hot food, and that's a little bit too much for me.
So related to chili beers, one of the guys that was judging at that event Saturday, remember I told you about that chili beer competition in Denver? Where every category is open?
Yeah, I think so.
So I didn't want to judge it because, well, it was still early on, to be honest with you, and I didn't know if I could judge. But I was figuring that since every category is open, you would be assigned to judge the chili Kolsch's, or the chili Irish Reds.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's no fun. I want to try a bunch of different chili beers. And so anyway, I met the guy who organizes it.
Oh.
And what they do is they don't get hardly any entries.
Yeah.
So they have 3 categories, or 4 categories. It's like light beers below a Scoville limit, dark beers below a Scoville unit, and then light and dark above.
Oh.
I was like, I'll see you next year.
I'll be right there. That's funny.
Let's mix the two. No, just
Yeah.
kidding. So does that do it?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, until next time, cheers. We just invented that. Oh, he almost went for the chili beer.
I'm not. Fool me once. Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes, as the case may be.